We're on a what? We're on a what? That's the timer. I'm probably never gonna wake up, and I'm probably never even gonna be having enough. Gonna get back to it, and I have to be doing it again and again. Coming from South Africa, South African. Yeah, it's either you be recognizing or you becoming a bit too touched about it. Yeah, I had a little talk with my math teacher today, and he told what you really doing, what you really are. Yeah, old man. Yeah, I'm pursuing this social media thing. Thank you so much for asking. You done kept chat with your boy. It didn't even end. With me being so stubborn and me not listening and me and me being so rebellious. Guess what, old man? I be sorta did it. I told you a couple of years ago that I was really gonna get up on here and I'm gonna be proving myself. I'm gonna have some people come in for me, attack me for no reason. Yeah, and it's really happening and it had to be happening. I guess it really had to come to this. Yeah, man. Yeah, you could be making a diss, but I swear you can never even be cutting me off, cause I don't even have to be American or anything like that. The only thing that I really have to be is myself. Yeah, I'm South African and I'm not even shelved. I'm as original as it gets. And I'm rapping and I'm like doing certain things and speaking the English a certain type of way. I know that I claim to be South African, but you know, this is just me and I'm original. I'm as original as can be. My rap and my freestyling, my stylization of the language and the illustration. It's just so charismatic, so much that I don't really give a damn if anybody really fancy or they have any extra sponsorship. Cause it's really not even gonna be scaring me, and it's not even gonna be dismantling the mind and the mental. It's so hot, man. It's so mentally. Get it, the mental is so much, and it's too much, and it's something that is not even gonna be handled by the masses, and it ain't even gonna be mattering if they're gonna be reminding me that I never even grew up with anything, and the fact that I'm like 28 and still owning nothing, and I having a woman that seems to be choosing me, but it doesn't even have to be breaking me apart because I be aware of the fact that I have to be traveling and seeing a whole lot of places and not even staying in pocket. Being out of pocket be the only thing that I really have to be doing in a society that only be so into be seeing you remain in the same trajectory and not even yeah, nigga, we do this. What's up with it?
Riot's beats, make it funky, funky, funky.
Let's go. It's really crazy. We live in a world where we have all of this economy and the governance, and certain people really want to be pretending like they really be giving a damn and they want to be exploiting. Yeah, if you're watching this, and I bet that you are wondering why I even came on here freestyling. I just do this cause I really be enjoying it, man. I be charismatic, coming from a country that is somewhat economically sabotaged, but it doesn't have to be scaring me in any way. Cause guess what? I'm streaming and I'm one of like, you know, the fewest one to be ever doing it. I don't have to be sounding like I'm stopping and making you think like I'm really losing it when I have to be getting back. You know, when I be pulling up, man, it's just nothing but a rap like that. When I be getting up on the shit, man, it's really complete, and it doesn't matter if anybody else that is is not me, it's having a bigger following. And it's really not gonna have me really scared about anything. Cause guess what? When it comes to this streaming, I'm really steaming. I'm really the one that you have to be referring to when it comes to the assimilation, the style, and knowing what you gotta be doing. Yeah, I don't have to be acting like I'm a damn ass nigga. Talking about chains and gang banging and things that I'm really not even supposed to be doing or involved in. But one thing is for sure, when it comes to properly addressing another man the way that I'm supposed to be addressing them, it's nothing that I'm ever even gonna be hesitant in. I'm South African. If you wanna be thinking that I'm really copying style, I guess that you are correct. Because guess what? You're black and I'm black. Ultimately, we are part of the same descendants. Me and you are the reason why the whole world stems to have a whole lot of diversity, man. This is the faculty that I really be giving into. Black culture be the thing that I properly endorsing, and I know that all of them all over the world be really inspired by us and our innovation and this. Anyways, nigga, what's up? What's good with it? Crusher Rex Revenator, baby. Alright. I guess that I'm not even gonna be going to sleep. I guess that I gotta be remaining and not sleeping and not resting and just remembering the fact that I had to be working so hard, you know. Earlier on in the evening, yeah, I had to be pushing through it. Yes, yeah, really hard, it's really intensive, but I have to be continuing regardless. Cause guess what, man? I'm planning on training. Yeah, some of y'all are really gonna wanna be disregarding me and the efforts that I'm gonna be making. Yeah, I wanna be eating good. I wanna be not even thinking about all of the things that be overly sugary. I'm not even trying to be saying that you shouldn't even be considering anything that is sweet, but you should be. Make sure that you be consuming everything moderately. You know, pay closer attention to how many calories you be intaking when it comes to the sugar and the oil and everything. Yeah, I'm really thinking about that, and some of y'all are gonna probably want to be judging me and say that he's saying this, blah 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 blah, but he's not even implementing anything. At least I'll be thinking and rationalizing the fact that yeah, it's not too late. I can really get to the changing, and you know, get to a routine that nobody even gonna be even maintaining, because they're gonna be overly stressing about some shit that they're not even having. The fact that this lady doesn't even want to be accepting of him, instead of them being busy on trying to be changing their own mindset so that they are taken seriously by these ladies that they're trying to be obsessively hounding. It's not working. You should be revising another way of living, maybe summarization. That's gonna be way better. It's gonna get to the wrecking, and maybe you're gonna be respected a little more by the family. The nieces and the nephews are gonna have a role model, a figure that they looking up to, gonna want to be learning from. Like, damn, how did he really do it? How was he pronouncing all of these words? And how did he do it? How did he get to deciphering codes? And how did he get to not being as confused by the world and what the world be expecting? Yeah, Uncle Crusher Rex was the one to be ultimately doing it. And I was asking Uncle Crusher the other time, yo, what's your name on the YouTube? I wanna be searching for you, Uncle. I hear a couple of kids in school talking, they saying that you're on YouTube and you're apparently streaming. You be doing this shit, yeah, you killing. Yeah, I'll be like, yo, yeah, guess what, niece? I'll be on this YouTube thing, and my niece was like, yo, guess what, man? I done trained and I'm able to do the split. I can be even zooming many informations and it doesn't even be hurting. And I was like, yo, niece, I'm proud of you. It means that you're the strongest, man. You be showing me as your uncle, being 28, being single, and this, being as a loser as I am, the fact that I really have every genetic potential to be displaying. I could be doing anything that I could be really wanting and achieving it. Think about it, a young girl really inspired me, a grown-ass man. Yeah, I told her mother, I was like, yo, don't be overthinking me. She really young and she really resilient. She has what it takes to be well adaptive. Don't be trying to be overthinking anything. She's the youngest and her potential is still gonna be beaming, and it's gonna be way more. Yeah. You ain't even gonna be expecting all of the things that she really gonna be achieving, cause you ain't even gonna be anticipating it. Yeah, her potentiality is way too much. Yeah, I tell you, my sister, don't be worrying about anything, cause you see your daughter comes from another cloth that nobody is ever even gonna be cutting, cause everybody really have everything really good coming to them. But guess what? The difference is our family, we really hardworking and we really determined. We don't really be giving in, we ingenious. We be coming up with ways again and again in order to be making sure that we coming up with the blueprint that everybody gonna try to be fabricating. They gonna be trying to be denying it. The fact that we'll be bringing the value. Yeah, without us, they really can't have anything else to do. Because when we come up on the scene, we know exactly what it is that we gotta be calculating, summarizing, making sure that we really gaining. Yeah, we ain't really spiteful, man. We share that information. Crush your Rex Revenator, baby. After mother haters, man, if you love your family, man, if you're inspired by your family, make sure that you always stay inspired by your family, mouth. Don't be ever faking that shit. Don't be ever doing things because you feel like you gotta conform to some clique, or you feel like if your family is loyal to you and you know that you're loyal to your family, you should just stay loyal to your family, my G. You feel me? It ain't matter if you think that you don't have certain things, but if your family is loyal, my G, stay loyal to your family, my G. End the story. Let's go. I love the scammers. I love it on niggas. Everybody watching. I love the girls. I love the scammers. Not in a bad way, but in a way that's really positive. I be acknowledging everybody. I'm not saying that I am affiliate, but one thing that I really want to be saying is that I don't want to be overly following a system that's gonna have me bound up and not even have me thinking freely. When I be asserting certain things, I mean to be saying that I really be acknowledging the world that it's really the way that it is. I ain't really gotta be changing anything. The only thing that I really gotta be doing is continue to be learning and making sure that I be really advancing. Making sure that everybody really gotta be learning certain things. And even if it's gonna be me learning something, I need that education. And I have to be always constantly remembering that people are liable to be lying to you. That's why you don't have to be trusting so easily. The only thing that you really gotta be doing is watching who you want near you, how you moving. The only radius that you be keeping should be only limited to the people that are really worth that entertaining, cause certain people aren't really worth paying any attention. That's what I really wanna be thinking. I don't only be rapping because I wanna be famous and having a whole lot of clicks. I be rapping because I believe in the fact that I got the fact that I got be telling these truths, and not only to myself, to the people that be probably watching me from this YouTube. Compliment to my skills on every level of opinion. It really be mattering. I'm not even gonna be criticizing you if you say my rap is really whack. Yeah, it's really okay. But when it comes to certain things, I be really strategic. I be watching how I really move in. I be really setting certain things to be really a certain type of way. Cause I be knowing this. I just want myself to be improving mentally. I be on another wavelength that none of the other normie ass rappers, regular rappers even gonna be there with no reaching. Crush your Rex Revenator, rapping from Subliminate. Yeah, nigga coming from South Africa, that's just what it is. We be advocating for everything that we legally enforce. We want our government to be taking us seriously. Is that so hard to be understanding, nigga? I. Oh my word, bro. Oh my word, bro. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Certain things are really not even addressed anymore. Like what's happening with all of the banditry. Yeah, I ain't even gonna be even listening to anything. All of this Islamization that is really unfair. Yeah, starting to be penetrating the whole world as we speaking. But I guess that it's never even gonna be achieving. Damn, it's really crazy and it's sort of scary, but at the same time, I try not to even think about Ivy. Yeah, I try not to even think about evil. Yeah, I try not to be even thinking about evil and thinking about it so heavily. The fact that these banditry groups be acquiring every means necessary to be advancing, even go way beyond government and what government militarily is capable of outputting. Cause I swear, man, anti-military warcraft weapons is really nothing to be laughing about, man. I'm probably not even supposed to be talking about certain things, but it's really okay, cause I guess that I'm not actively breaking any rules, but I be mentioning the fact that I'm sort of scared as a person who's from planet Earth, but at the same time I be thinking that yeah, it's really so stupid if I have to be converted into another religion, not even under the guise of judging people, but I don't wanna even be stammering and stuttering as I be talking. I just wanna make emphasis that I'm really never even gonna be falling for the fact that really gotta be converting into another religion, because I think that I'm supposed to be cleansed, of which that would be for nothing anyways. Why would I have to be cleansed? Doesn't make sense. And anyways, why is the cleansing so unique? Of course, speaking to the Islamization bit of things. I mean, why is the this cleansing so special? It's not so special, bro. The fuck. I'm just saying. It's not so special. Just saying, though. It's not. Cause it's retarded. Cause that's what I think about it. Yo, yeah, converting into any religion, I think that is really retarded. It really has nothing to be doing with any rational thinking, man. I really had it. The only thing that religion really accompanies is the fact that people gotta be always converting into thoughts of fear, and again and again people always gotta be blackmailed, man. It's something that I ain't even trying to be hearing. The fact that if I ain't a Christian, or maybe I have to become Islam, that my life gon' be turned around miraculously. It's not even working. I ain't even gon' be falling for any of that, because the only thing that religion has ever been causing is untimely death. I don't wanna be a part of any of that BS, man. God, I ain't even mean to be talking about it a certain type of way, but it's really as controversial as it gets. It's me, I just turned off the chest, and I'm doing it for the hell of it. Yeah, I'm aware of the fact that a whole lot of people on this platform are into that attacking tactic, and they just be targeting as I'm speaking That's why I turn off my chat, B. And I'm gonna turn off my chat. Still gonna turn off my chat, B. Let's roll. You didn't hear, you listening, or you skipping? You didn't hear, you're listening, you're skipping. It's really okay with me. It's not a hindering. What I guarantee is that you're gonna come across me again as you scrolling past your little algorithmic feed. As you seeing a whole bunch of other screamers that you're liking, but I don't have to be really feeling any type of way about you not liking me because I'm not famous, because I'm not even sucking dick, or I'm not even begging anybody for anything, contracts and deals, cause I got to be famous for you to be coming to my supposed shows that are really overly selling, because even the image is nothing but an inflation. It's nothing that's really real. All of these illusions that you be really listening to in this music industry is really not even gonna be having me converting or shaking. Some of y'all really be illusionary, illusory. However, the English word we said, it really doesn't matter to me because I'm South African. My brother, my sister, whoever you is watching. Yeah, European, Australian, really ain't make no difference. But the English, the pronunciation is probably something that you never even gonna be replicating. Not to be even mentioned, I got some brain power to be complimenting that I really black and I'm the coolest that you ever even gonna be hearing. I ain't even trying to be forcing anybody to be judging unnecessarily what I be feeling about certain things, how I be feeling about certain things. Is that if you be coming into somebody as a contrary, you have to be doing it legally, and you have to make sure that you have the necessary documentation. Make sure that you come into somebody contrary legally, because if you don't, the authorities is obviously gonna be catching up to you. What you gonna do after that, my dude? Are you gonna be blaming? Are you really gonna be blaming certain things for hey, are you really gonna be blaming certain things for happening to you because the dudes in the streets are really snitching, or maybe you are the one who's really stubborn? I don't know, my man. It's really that entertaining if that's how you really wanna be regarding it. But as I'm speaking, I'm really relaxed. I ain't even trying to be worried about anybody on screen who is listening to me, trying to be judging me, telling me this motherfucker really back, it really doesn't matter what the fuck you really think, because I'll be betting that you don't even be having much of an attention span. I be that type of rapper who really don't give a damn. That's why I have this tendency of turning off my fucking chats. Nigga, Crush your Rex Revenator after Mother Haters. One of the best ever. You wanna hate him, you wanna like him, you wanna love him. I don't know, my nigga. It's up to you, my boss. It's up to you, my man. It's up to you. Cause guess what? To the people who be watching on, listening to my rap, probably entertained by my rap. There are people who are really sharks out here, man. There are sharks out here. Some people are just sharks out here. Not to even mention the people who are probably running big media companies. They are nothing but sharks. They're nothing but sharks, and I bet that some of them are nothing but criminals, because they are conducting these mass account sweeps and stuff like that, and it's a thing. It's always a thing, but I guess that streamers like me who are macro or micro, whatever, I don't know, nigga, macro, nigga, I don't know what the fuck it is, nigga, but I guess that streamers like me mentioning it, and the fact that there are scammers and there are phishing accounts, of which my phone was hacked not so long ago. So yeah, I've been taking precautions. In my own little unique way. So my phone was hacked recently, and it was hacked via Grok, which is why I guess that the guys over at um I guess that Elon Musk's team, I guess, the creators of Grok, they had to sort of make sure that the security is a little beefed up, I guess, in their little unique way. So my phone personally, during the periods of last year, if I'm not mistaken, and some periods of this year, it was hacked. So but then as for security measures, I'm taking the necessary security measures. Uh, yeah, man. For lack of a better word, I guess that as I'm recording this live, it's probably gonna reach uh some of my subscribers later. I take it. So because I guess that in me having rapped and stuff like that, and me having said some of the things that I said, I don't want to think that I've been educational. I don't want to think that I've been very informative as far as what happens on YouTube. You see, as far as the attackers, as far as the bots, as far as the fake accounts that hound your streams if you try and attempt these streams, because in most cases, the accounts that hound your streams and that hound your watch time. Yeah, by hounding I mean, of course, like purposefully, intentionally harassing you, stuff like that. Which is why I have my chat turned off, right? And the reason why I resort to such measures is because I mean I just have maybe it's untrue, or maybe I don't know, bro. But I'm just still testing it out. And hey, even if I'm testing shit out nonsensically and probably uh to no avail, uh I'm just willing to test it and fail as much as possible. And just like how I was willing to test the chat, and just having determined how much of a failure my chat has always been, I decided that I ought to just turn chats off each and every stream, so as to sort of make it a little bit fun. Just switch it up a little, just to avoid doing things the same way, because I've been noticing that my chat has it's been failing. It's just been failing because well, I've been having attacks from bots. Been All of this fake stuff has been happening. So yeah, I mean, I guess that I'm just gonna have to stream from time to time, uh, without turning on chat. And well, yeah, the machine is just gonna have to get used to the fact that during stream there are no chats. One, because I know it's been useless. The thing of chats and stuff, because some other chats are fake. That's for sure. Some other chats are just fake as hell. So, in order for me to actually eradicate the fakeness in the chats, I decided to turn off the chats. So, from time to time, I'm gonna turn off the chats so as to eradicate the fakeness that I'm not a part of course. You see, that I have nothing to do with, of course. To eradicate, to eliminate the attackers that always attack the chat, that always send nonsensical text. The haters, you know what I mean? Because somehow there are people online that just want to hate you. They don't even know who you are. They don't know where you come from. They don't know your storyline. And they don't know what drives you. They have no freaking idea what drives you. And they just come across you and they hate you, right? Not only just hate you, but they sort of notice the progression of your channel, and they sort of don't like that because they are relatively trying to go higher, and seeing you, of course, your composition. And I don't know what the problem of people honestly is. It's like people don't want you to actually make honest means. But when you make means that doesn't include honesty, it's like they want to clap hands for you. Like, for example, I'm making means that's honest, right? I wake up in the morning, I work for my own little money so that I pay for dates. Because one thing is for sure, ever, since I'm not in the States, I don't hit leaks. That hitting leaks thing is not a thing in South Africa. So I work for the little money that I'm able to, uh, you know, pay for internet access for or whatever. And I do, and honestly, hitting leaks, I'm unable. Not even to say I'm unable. Hitting leaks thing. It's really not a thing in South Africa like that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's really not a thing. It's in South Africa, man. we're really not animals. We don't behave like animals, to tell the truth, ever. Yeah, maybe in our tribal days we behaved somewhat like animals, you know. But in South Africa, it's a guarantee. The good of us don't behave like animals. The good of us don't behave like monkeys, right? Um, not as a form, of course, of not as a form of ngathi confirming the title of white people against black people, right? But then the behaviors, because behaviors are behaviors, you know what I mean? And when I reference behaving like a monkey, I'm not referencing black people because I am black. I mean, when I reference that, to me, what it means to me, because my opinion matters. My opinion matters. What it means to me is that if I'm even liable to act like a monkey sometimes, you see, it's not like a race thing. If I say behaving like a monkey, no. According to me, certain behaviors, right? They render you a monkey, like a monkey. You know what I mean? Like if, for example, you take a dupe and and you don't wipe your butt, for example, you're sort of monkeyish, right? Or maybe you eat and eat and eat, and then you see no need to continue eating, and then you just make a mess all over the damn place. You are monkeyish, yeah. Yeah, instead of actually tidying your mess, you prefer to get it down. You prefer getting jiggy with it with a lady, and then you leave your mess unattended to. Certain behaviors make you a monkey as a human being in general. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, same time, same place. Yeah, I just hope that this reaches my followers, my subscribers, whoever they are, what they know themselves. I decided to turn off the chat because I've had enough of people attacking me for no reason. I've had enough of that. If people want to exit, they exit. If they want to stay, they stay. Yeah, but we live in a sovereign world. We live in a sovereign civilization. People want to stay, they stay. If they want to go, they foot like simple.